According to the formula, every 3 frames we have a pose, right? So 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 3 is 7, plus 3 is 10. So we've done 2 poses. We've done a contact pose and a passing pose. The next pose in the formula is the down position. So that's after you strike the ground, the down, right? When all that weight pushes down, the down position. And what you'll notice is one of the things that makes this a tricky pose to get right is if you look at what's going on here with this foot, is this foot is already going up. Both feet are supposed to go back because we're on a treadmill. What happens is as soon as you hit the treadmill, both feet go back. The front foot's going back, but the other foot is starting to come up. So we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. So I'm just gonna go to frame 4 and just grab the whole character and hit S and make sure that the hip, the up and down, it should be going down. This is the low point, right? How low? Well, that's up to you, but I know it's got to go down. There's the low point. The foot that's in front should not be pointing up at all. It should be completely flat on the ground. So if you have any rolls that are being used, get rid of them all. A nice flat foot to show that there's weight. So that's working fine. Hips going down, right? Foot's flattening out. But the back foot, it is not doing what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just cheat and I'm going to copy the position from frame 1 and I'm going to paste it here. So it just stays in the same spot there. Right. So now the foot doesn't move. And what should happen is when I look at the distance from the heel of that foot to the toe here, that should stay about the same. Right. So that's what I'm looking at. It like, okay, that distance there should stay about the same. But of course, I have to start rolling the foot up more. So you might use the foot roll or the toe roll. I need to make sure that the foot continues to go back, but it rolls up a little bit. And now it feels like it needs to move a little bit more. All right, so I'm just eyeballing that. There. If I look at the hip, again, you can see that mix of curves is going to cause me a lot of headaches. It's going to grab everything. S. There we go. So there's the contact, down, passing position. Same trick. Every time I make a pose, I copy and paste that 12 frames later, 4 plus 12, 16, drop in a pose. And you can see I get the curves, hit linear, and then I have to flip everything. So again, I start with the front foot and the back foot, right? Click copy, back foot, front foot, right click, paste, flip X. And then I have to go to the hip and see what needs to get flipped here. So I can see there's the hip control. And I know I have to flip 2 things, rotate Y and rotate Z. So I select them both and then times equals -1. Now it's mirrored. One thing I didn't flip was this one, translate X. Again, you can see here, there's that W I was talking about, right? So when I see a W, I'm like, oh, right, this thing, I could see the trend. It's heading towards this one. I just forgot to flip the sign. There we go. Better.